Hi, I'm Reverend Tony, and this month we're working with the theme Celebrating Blessings. So my spiritual challenge for you for this month is to take up a daily gratitude practice, because giving thanks is good for you. A quick reminder before we get started that if you are enjoying the monthly spiritual challenge videos, please like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with others, subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out. Thanks a lot. Each Sunday during my church services, I ask the congregation what they are grateful for this week. What are you grateful for this morning? What are we grateful for this week? I do this because science has taught us what the ancient contemplative traditions have always asserted, that giving thanks for our blessings is good for us. To acknowledge what's going right, to acknowledge what we're grateful for, is beneficial for our neurological health. It truly does help us rewire our brains to focus on the positive. We know we are evolutionarily wired to focus on the negative. It's for survival. We need to be alert, suspicious of sights and sounds. And that lends us to focus on what's wrong, what might go wrong, what's coming next, to be a little apprehensive. When we don't need to be so fearful for our survival, however, that focus on the negative leads to undue stress and anxiety. Giving thanks literally rewires our brain to be more aware, consciously aware, of what's going right, of what's positive. Giving thanks releases dopamine and serotonin, two neurotransmitters associated with happiness and feeling good. A regular practice of thanksgiving strengthens our immune system, helps us sleep better. Those with the regular gratitude practice report feeling more useful and helpful to others and report less loneliness than those without a daily gratitude practice. It seems almost too good to be true, but study after study reinforces these findings. Gratitude is good for us. The science on neuroplasticity, especially the science around the beneficial aspects of giving thanks and rewiring our brains to take note of the positive, is incredibly fascinating. I encourage you to do a little of your own research and reading on the subject. I think you'll, as I am, will be blown away by it. It's really amazing. One of the places you may want to start is the Greater Good Science Center at the University of California at Berkeley, where, according to their mission, they collect, investigate, and make accessible research from around the world on psychology, sociology, and the neuroscience of well-being, and teach skills that foster a thriving, resilient, and compassionate society. I think that research center may just be a blessing of its own, for which I am grateful. My spiritual challenge for you for this month is to take up a daily gratitude practice. Spend a few minutes each day noticing and giving thanks for what is going on in your life that's good. In a sense, to give thanks for your blessings. Writer Anne Lamott says there really are only three prayers: help, thanks, and wow. And I would say that the help and the wow are generally followed by a thanks, so that thanksgiving may be the most used prayer we have. Giving thanks every day really does help us rewire our brains. When we rewire our brains for the positive, we decrease stress, we improve our health, we improve sleeping. There are incredible benefits to a very simple daily practice of giving thanks. And there are many, many ways to do this. Perhaps the easiest way is to just take a moment when you wake up in the morning or when you go to bed at night, to think about what went right during the last 24 hours and give thanks for it. Every day when I walk my dog Pancake, I give thanks. I give thanks for the weather, even if the weather is raining or cold or snow or freezing or just so hot both Pancake and I are running for the shade to sit still and be cool. The different weather every day is something I give thanks for. I make a note to do it. I notice that Pancake doesn't mind whatever weather it is, although she's not as big a fan of the rain. When she goes about her dog business, she does it, in any weather and seems equally happy whatever the situation is. So she reminds me to give thanks for the rain we need today, for the beauty of the various grays and the clouds in the sky, for the great sunshine and the green of the grass and the trees. Whatever it is that day, I give thanks for it. It helps me take notice of what else there is for me to give thanks for. What else has been going on? What else has been good? What else happened in the last day? There's a lot going on in the world that's negative. There's pandemic, there's a war in the Ukraine. For many of us, there's very disturbing moves towards fascism and totalitarianism in our country here in the United States. Taking a pause from that and noticing that there's still good things in the world, from the beauty of nature to friendships, to a chance encounter we had with somebody on the sidewalk or in a store or going about our business that day. It's all right there for us. We need to take more notice of it and give thanks. It helps us deal with the more difficult things in life. Contemplative traditions throughout the ages have acknowledged the importance of thanksgiving and giving thanks for our blessings, for what has been granted to us by the universe that is just good. One of the ways you might give thanks every day is to say a thanksgiving or a grace before meals. Back in November, I did my monthly spiritual challenge on saying grace before meals. And I'll put a link to that video and some of those resources in the description. A popular way of keeping a daily gratitude practice is to journal, to write down your blessings each day, to write down something good going on in your life or the world around you that you noticed that day. And there are many different ways to keep a gratitude journal. I'm going to put a number of links in the description of this video so that you might check out a few of the various examples. You can buy a gratitude journal online or in any bookstore these days, and there are many different kinds. There are also many available on the internet you can download for free that are safe downloads and will give you a nice template and suggestions and some prompts of things to think about that may help you remember little blessings or things that are going right that you forgot about. To make giving thanks every day a more, say, playful practice, you could do something like keep a gratitude jar. Take a clean, empty jar, perhaps a glass or plastic one so you can see into it, and each day on a Post-it or any scrap of paper, write down something that you are thankful for and put it in the jar. And every week or at the end of the month, take all the things out and remind yourself that there are good things going on in the world and in your life. There are even gratitude journals aimed at young people and children, designed especially for their use, with prompts that work easily for them and help them remember what's going right in their life at the moment. There are also free gratitude journals you can do right online, where you could take a moment as you log into your computer to work every day or to check your email. You can go online to one of these sites, and right online you can type in what you're thankful for that day. And you can keep a little free account and go back and check day by day, week by week, what you've been grateful for to remind yourself. There are even smartphone apps these days that help you keep track of gratitude, help you keep a gratitude practice. Whether you're an iPhone or an Android user, any smartphone has a great variety of apps you can download to help you keep track of your blessings. Look around you. Take a moment every day to remember, to think, what good happened to me today? What made me smile? What gave me a little hope? I think you'll find out there's a lot more than you may think at first. There's a lot more that you'll notice if you stop to think about it every day, just a little bit. I hope that you enjoyed this practice this month of keeping a daily gratitude journal or daily gratitude practice of some kind. I think it will lighten your life and it will make it easier for you going forward to notice your blessings. For as we practice, so we go on. If we give thanks today, it's easier to notice and give thanks tomorrow, and so on. So my hope for you is that a practice of daily gratitude enables you to more easily recognize your blessings going forward. Until next time, go in peace and give thanks. If you enjoyed this month's Spiritual Challenge video, please like this video and share it with others. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, and please leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you think about this month's Spiritual Challenge.